Hey everybody, John Younger, Assisted Living Locators here today. 5 minutes with Charlotte Heim of Sweetmobility. Hey Charlotte,
Hi, John. Good to see you.
you as well. Folks out there, I have to tell you, I love what Charlotte does. I think it's fantastic. I love it. So Charlotte, why don't you tell us a bit about Sweetmobility?
Sure, John. And you have been we were saying just before, you've been a long time fan of ours, and we appreciate it too.
Oh,
So the name of our company is Sweet Mobility, and the inspiration came really from a personal story a long time ago. My father, who was an active adult, became really sick, and he was using a cane, a quad cane, the one with the 4 prongs.
right.
And people started treating him instantly differently.
Hmm.
And so as a family member, that felt hurtful to me. And I hung on to that story through a first career as an industrial designer. And then midlife, I had an epiphany and went back to graduate school and became an occupational therapist because I just wanted to do more for people. I have a real heart for helping people and supporting that inner drive to be seen as a human and continue on with a purposeful life. So anyway, so at Tufts University, I did my master's thesis on perceptions of cane and walker use. And so I went around and I interviewed people and I asked this very simple question: how do you feel about your cane or your walker? And I got a lot of varying responses, but I did see some trends. And the first was they help me, a cane helps me move around. But also, well, there were comments like, it's not very feminine. Doesn't look very good. And like, let's face it, who wants to be handed some generic object that has a negative stereotype to it and be expected to use it without being given a choice? So that led to questions of a sense of self and activity, because canes can help with safety. Mobility devices can help with safety and also encourage activity, and activity brings on physical health and also mental health because you're out and interacting with others in the community.
Right.
So fast forward to beyond 10 years into my career as an occupational therapist, and I partnered with my husband, who's an industrial designer, Steve Opie, and we have developed Sweetmobility, which is, and our first product line is a cane wrap. It's
Wow,
pretty
that's great.
simple.
Yeah.
We actually are a part of an aging collaborative down at MIT, and in the MIT neighborhood called Agency, and we are one of the few people that actually make a product, and it's low tech, and that's something kind of new and unusual these days. Doesn't have an app. So I'll just show you how it works. You get a choice of patterns. We have 17 patterns on our website at sweetmobility.com. It's just a simple wrap. It goes on a cane, snap, snap, and you're off with a coordinated outfit.
Oh, that's great. I like the outfit part because the cane is part of your ensemble that when you get up in the morning and go somewhere.
Right. Our tagline is "Go places, be seen, and look fabulous."
Uh,
So it's a lighthearted product, but with a serious purpose in that we want to encourage people to go out. We want to change that experience from I need to go to the grocery store, but my cane makes me feel old. I don't want to fall, so I'll just stay home. To, hey, I love using my cane when it's wrapped. It makes me feel like an individual when people smile when they see me walking down the street.
right.
And we have talked with users that it does change that experience when you walk into the room. People can say, what a great pattern. They also have reflectivity. So in the nighttime, you can see it a little bit there, shine. It increases safety and visibility. And also I found when I was, John, when I was talking to seniors, not everybody that uses a cane is over 65, but that's who I studied in my thesis. I also found that people were using their return address label and putting it right on the cane. So, and canes get lost a lot. So we added, that's not such a great idea to share your street address.
Right.
So we added an inside label so that in case the cane gets left behind, it can be returned. And when we're talking with retailers, store retailers, gift shops, all of the owners understand that story because they often have a collection of canes that have been left in their shop over time, and they tend to not get returned.
Yeah.
We're also expanding, and it should be on our website by the end of the week, is we also have matching masks. So you can really complete your ensemble. And also our next product line are just lightweight rollator or walker bags that fit on a variety of devices so that you can have a whole set.
That's great. Charlotte, that's so awesome. So you're offering not only, matching, accessorizing, but more important in looking good, but more importantly, there's safety and there's interaction among everybody who says, "Hey, where'd you get that? That's great."
Yeah, I have interviewed folks that, well, maybe they, cane use you might use it for a long time, but it might come and go. Also, when you're recovering maybe from hip surgery or a knee replacement, or maybe it's folks that have a challenge that maybe they are having a tough day, like the MS community, where you could have good days and bad days, and they'll walk into the same store on one day without a mobility device, and people are treated differently than the day when they walk in with a mobility device.
Right.
So we really want to shift that conversation from and shift the product from something that might cause a stigma to something that provides a sense of self and a positive, fun thing.
That's
so
great.
We're both serious and happy at the same time.
Sure. So what would be the best way for someone to get a hold of you, and more importantly, where can someone purchase these?
So we have we're online in 2 places. We have our product at sweetmobility.com. We have 17 different patterns there right now, and we're gearing up for the gift giving season because this is an excellent gift for giving to a loved one in a way to say, hey, I care about you safety wise, and I also remember that excellent houndstooth coat that you wore, to that business meeting. So anyway, it says a lot of different messages as a gift, and most of the products that we sell are gifts. So that you can get them online, and if you sign up for our newsletter, which is filled with tips about staying safe and active, you get a discount. So we encourage folks to sign up for that. So sweetmobility.com. We are also rolled out on a national platform. Our website's national too, but with more promotion through the grommet.com, which is a Boston, Somerville-based organization website that looks for innovative new products. And for the last holiday season, we sold in 37 states.
Wow.
And so we're looking to expand that even more. We just sent something to sent a wrap yesterday to Wisconsin, Sunnyvale Lane. I thought that sounded optimistic, didn't it?
That's
So the two online resources are thegrommet.com. And if you go to our website, you have more of a choice of patterns, and you can get a 15% discount at Sweetmobility. We're also in the primary gift store at Mass General Hospital, and in this area. So that's our primary retail outlet here in the Boston area.
great, great. Charlotte, thank you so much for coming on. 5
Oh, you're
minutes
welcome.
with Charlotte Heim of Sweetmobility. I met you 3 years ago and just fell in love with what you do.
It's
So,
been great to be communicating with you all over all these years.
yeah.
Thank you so much, John. We appreciate the opportunity.
Charlotte, thanks for coming on.